Mamu na akwaba at the bank activity for nani in concoction a boko. Now some days ago na tese to kwa change be a pie or boko a man cophobia ashram kwaya ya some kuto all because of a straw one as a soldiers for it from cocoon a yantoko into quadin a warrior boko and the probably ashram or munkwa and a bisuara shom at the hospital. The same no can say NDC youth be about in the so pan in the bresampa. Aka nsembie gu honum a anya asem keto mu ahu sitini debi nsasema ekoso awoye NDC akachine anu adi na emusu sa ehu na say na bekaya before the December 7 general election say na bekaya ntokwa na se wontwum bi ekoso awoye boko na denti asantokwa no course ni na say you for the abeto abonti achechi mu denti a aye ntokwa no course no nsese na a top NDC guru bi epiem wo ye boko ansana ss John Dramani Mahama be campaign sa NDC guru we kese pa ekọ honum any youth no tenase ebon komo ade nsembi tudwa sentino omo boa NDC amaneko no ama mutumi wini the December 7 general election afa so mutumi ye eniama weni we boko mampusi ni other local areas site for achede na se niama sei na NDC amaneko sabetumi ayamom and it say NDC friend say youth we at the man show musima na so mo ye niama kasa say senator for their NDC official na say guru bekin umbaye ne pepepe sana chede na sabaso body ese musaka no ayampo musaka numpo no MVP officials ni na wo bokuni na mo blocking omu ina anya no kwa NDP activities ebe koso bia senia Dr. Hajjam Dubami so sabetumi ewini massive vote wo bokono mo hwe blocking na from happening senator for their NDC guru e kan no ni na betumi abamo mo pepepe na mo ya sanema we na chebia na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama etuni nan esi boko eno ekoye campaign ahodo na very interesting His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ewini massive vote ewoye boko and I say ewoye Savannah regions. In some no more case first of all in some na NDC guru kan ye ne abos body a osedo masa youth now nema na kan no ma ye ni na so up to no mo hwe monim ye. Number 2 ni say nkrofo one na ewu wo boko ana finso no bohye Excellency John Dramani Mahama sham ni na sentin so we need the December 7 general election na say now be up to now sanema no ba kokra ni ho a abem and it exposes the from the gu honom no enya asem ketwa ni tie asem bi pina kono kotie ensensema na asem ko bo na se niama sa yufu e kan na som di tudwa medamu ina asem.
We begin by expressing our profound gratitude to Almighty God for preserving our lives in these perilous times. We also thank you, the men and women of the media, for promptly responding to our urgent call in this critical moment of betrayal, bloodshed, and impunity. We, the undersigned National Democratic Congress constituency executives from the 6 constituencies within the Kosak traditional areas, Denduri, Boku Central, Tusiga, Garu, Tempani, and Zabila, stand before you today, deeply alarmed and outraged by the deteriorating security situation in Boku and the total failure of this government to protect the lives, dignity, and rights of the very people who gave them power. On July 13, 2025, the people of Kosak woke up to what can only be described as a state-sponsored assault, not only on civilians, but on the very soul and authority of our traditional leadership. In an appalling and indefensible act, the military desecrated the image of our revered overlord, His Royal Majesty Zuran Bokunaba, by setting ablaze his statue, an act so vile and provocative it amounts to declaration of war on the people of Kosak. The justification for this barbarity, a reported attack by unknown persons on Mampusi bases and the military escort. While we do not condone violence in any form, no civilized or lawful state responds by massacring innocent women and children, invading schools, brutalizing students, and injuring 2 of them. This is not law enforcement. This is state terrorism, and it will not be accepted under any circumstances. Let it be known, the Kosak people have reached their limit. During the 7th December 2024 election, While the rest of Ghana voted for hope and progress, the Kusa people voted not just for development, but for survival, placing their trust in the NDC and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, believing his administration would deliver justice and peace through the rule of law. That trust is now dangerously eroded. The government, instead of taking bold and lawful action to resolve the chieftaincy conflict, has outsourced responsibility to the Asantehene. The perpetrators of violence walk free, a worsening crisis, deepening mistrust and a growing perception that the government has chosen political expediency over justice. As the frontline leaders and campaigners of the NDC in Kosovo, our lives are under serious threat, not just from the crossfire of violence, but from the growing anger of our own people, who now see us as enablers of a system that has betrayed them completely. We refuse to continue risking our lives and integrity in the name of a government that appears to have no respect for our people, our leaders, or the promises we made on its behalf.
Anytime NDC is in government, Bawko is at peace. Unfortunately, as soon as NDC leaves government, the Bawko crisis flares up again. And let nobody say it's a fight between ethnic groups. There is politics behind it. And there are people who deliberately fund that crisis. Everybody, the majority of people in Bawko, Kusasis, Mamprusis, Bimobas, Busangas, everybody wants peace. Because everybody wants peace to do his business. I mean, the current curfew in which we are, nobody likes it. Our chiefs are being told they can't wear smocks and go into town. So what is a chief supposed to wear? A shirt like me? How would they know he's a chief? And yet, it's because of the violence and the crisis. And they were forced to do it because people hide weapons in their smocks and go and shoot at people. But I can assure you that peace is our priority. When NDC comes, and I didn't say if, I said when NDC comes, we're going to prioritize Bawko's peace so that peace will return to Bawko. And people can go about their business and look after their families. All the other things you said, I've taken note of them, the road network and all that.
The MP for Bawko Central. On first statement in my ekrano, a brubes in num. Which rasa propaganda omuye editi Bawumian apaja. Bawumian dia tuo, eko, Bawumian peko sase fuasem, and a Bawumian dia tuo, and mamma prisifua, and so mumekum kusase for. That was the message. NDC war. And all the Kusau polling stations, MP MPP and Nimare. Because womufi se mamprisi ni ekita dibre. Enti NDC tnase eka se yen kwodi fan we yachi na yen kansem na fan we fo enyini na omon time fan we fo ena mon solve problem no. Ene MPP ye need solution be a ye offer to the government about the Bawko crisis. MPP ye need. So NDC was solution. Said the NDC Timitana say a crafty propaganda message against the MPP and the presidential candidate. No, woman party headquarters no mon sounding crafty another message. No mon fanko CC asem no. Ewa Bawko because krama ya ni yetiye. And NDC Timika say, Bawumiaye mamprusi ninti. Kwesa sene ma yi mamprusi ntokwa no eye Bawumia na supply guns